Pound USD, now we are based on daily chart. We want to analyze the chart for the next week. Okay, as we can see, based on daily chart, the price broke this high. And now the question, whether this one still can continue and move higher, or still we can expect for the down move. If we refer back to my last video, we mentioned that what we are more interested in the down move because of the way the market is moving and correcting. That means the market is still maintain the up move, but is moving in terms of the corrective, especially if we look at this part. Okay, now how high it can go, and it depends on the way it's moving, we are not sure. Okay, but again, what we are more interested in a down move in the sell. It doesn't mean it will drop. Okay, what I want to say is that if we get any sell, in terms of the risk and reward and in terms of the how sharp it will be, it can give us a better trade rather than being looking for buy and move in terms of the corrective. What we want, at least we get similar to this. That means whether from here or higher, if we get any sell setup, we are more interested. First, in terms of the risk and reward. Second, in terms of the time. That means we get if we get any drop, it will be very fast. Okay, but now the question is whether we will get that trade or not. Okay, as I said again, the price broke this high. Now we need to look into this part based on lower time frame next week when the market open, see how it's moving. Okay, and the only things I can say when we comparing this high with this high based on MACD, we have the divergence. That means it's losing the momentum. Okay, and no, we cannot confirm 100% we get a down move because we are not sure how high and how long we will be within this move, up move, but in terms of the very slow and corrective. Okay, anyway, we don't have any trade setup based on daily chart, but what we are more interested again in the down move, as I explained. If we move to forward chart, okay, still we don't have anything. We see the way it's moving based on what we have based on daily chart. Now the thing is, how about if I compare these two together? If I move to this one, we have a divergence, MACD divergence. What I want to say again, the divergence indicator doesn't mean that doesn't give us a signals for sell or buy. It's showing us the momentum. Okay, even that's why. And from what we have here, the way is moving, we are more interested in the sell. And as I mentioned, the possibility that we don't get the sell also is there. Maybe we don't get, and the price keep continue moving higher and higher in terms of this corrective move. Okay, in terms of how it's moving and the way it's correcting. All right. Anyway, now we want to see how we can trade it. What I want to say that is we don't have any trade setup based on forward chart, and now when the market open, we need to look into this. We see how we can trade it. We don't have any information right now. How about the 1 hour chart? Okay, similar. We don't have anything. No, the only thing is we don't have any trade setup. The only thing is when the market open, we want to look into this. How we can look into this? Whether this is a correction and in relative to this. If yes, still we can look for the up move. Okay, again, one thing I need to highlight here. Based on forward chart and the daily chart, I mentioned we are more interested in the down move, in the sell. Okay, this is a long-term trade. That means we're looking for the long-term trade. We can keep it. But based on the lower time frame, as we can see, still the price is moving up and up based on what we can see based on the forward chart and daily chart. What I want to say is whatever the buy we're looking, it doesn't mean we don't look for buy. We look for buy, but whatever the buy based on lower time frame, we take the trade, buy trade, we consider it as a short-term trade. As long as we get into the profit, we start to manage it. Okay, now the thing is, now we're looking into this correction when the market open. Again, if I remove everything, now the question is whether we want to look for this as a correction in relative to this for one move up. It depends. Okay, that means if we want to look for buy, we should get the buy setup within this range, which we don't have right now. That means we don't have any trade setup. And as I mentioned, based on higher time frame, we don't have any trade setup. The only thing is we need to look into this correction, and I won't say this is a correction for buy. What I say is we wait when the market open, we see how this correction form, and any buy setup will be short-term buy. Okay, but what we are more interested in the sell down move, but we don't have any trade setup here. Even for sell, the only times we can look for sell, whether the price, I prefer mostly the price move break this high, then any sharp move correction we take the sell. And if we take the sell, if this is not moving fast, we take out the trade. Whatever the sell we are looking for, we're looking for the sharp. I mean, if we get the sell, the price should drop sharply. What I explained here, may I just show here, the price drop, give a correction, is not moving. After a few candles is not moving, even this correction, we take out the trade. Okay, anyway, we don't have a trade setup. Now the thing is, what I want to say for buy, we will wait. We won't talk about the buy right now. We will wait when the market open, then we look into this, whether we can look for buy or not. And if we want to look for sell, what I want to say is the best, the price break this high, any sharp flag, we take the sell. Rather than that, we don't have any trade setup. And even right now, we don't have any trade setup. This is what we can expect. Anyway, we just follow the market when the market open. And if I see any update, any trade setup, I will share on YouTube. Thanks.